Welterweight Championship, Edwin Rosario versus Akinobu Hiranaka. Let's go to ring announcer Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second World Championship main event as we present the WBA Junior Welterweight title scheduled for 12 rounds. Damas y caballeros, esta es la segunda atracción especial de la noche. A 12 rounds, el título peso Junior Welter, Asociación Mundial de Boxeo. Representing the World Boxing Association, President Gilberto Mendoza, Supervisor Jose Emilio Graglia. Introducing the judges as appointed. Aquí están los jueces. De la Ciudad de México, Héctor Hernández. De la Ciudad de Panamá, Rogelio Pérez. De la Ciudad de México, Marco Rodriguez Sr. And introducing the referee in charge of this bout, el referee es Ernesto Magaña. Well, fans, here we go. Introducing first the challenger fighting out of the blue corner. Presentando en la esquina azul. Wearing the blue trunks coming all the way from Tokyo, Japan. He weighed in at 139 3/4 pounds, pesando 63.1 kilos. With a record of 19 wins, 19 victorias, 1 loss, 1 derrota. He has 17 wins by way of knockout y 17 ganadas por knockout. He is ranked the WBA #1 contender. Introducing the challenger, demos la bienvenida al retador número 1 en el mundo, Akinobu Hiranaka. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, presenting his opponent across the ring in the red corner. He entered the ring wearing blue trunks with white trim, fighting out of representando Toa Baja, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at an even 140 pounds, con un peso de 63.5 kilos. His record includes 37 wins, 37 victorias, 4 losses, 4 derrotas, with 32 wins by way of knockout, con 32 ganadas por knockout. Welcome, the former 3-time lightweight champion of the world, now defending his WBA Junior Welterweight title, presentando el campeón Edwin Chapo Rosario. Aquí está Ernesto Magaña.
Bring it home to Puerto Rico.
Remember my instructions in the prescribe. Any question about? Okay, no problem. Check your hand and go look for tools. ¿Listo, Marco? ¿Listo? Yo te digo.
Here's Hiranaka getting set. We can assume the booing for Rosario is because of the rivalry with Julio Cesar Chavez. He wants Chavez again. Lost his second WBA lightweight title, Chavez, at 87, a TKO by 11. Some labeled it the fight of the year. Many feel that Rosario did not fight up to potential that night, but he certainly was on target against Loreto Garza in his last fight in June, winning the WBA Junior Welterweight title with a third-round knockout in Sacramento. So here we go, Edwin Rosario against Akinobu Hiranaka for the WBA Junior Welterweight Championship scheduled for 12. This crowd is behind the Japanese challenger.
Hiranaka's come out winging. Boy, what a fast start.
Hiranaka swarming, trying to smother Rosario.
Rosario's patiently trying to get that uppercut in there. If he gets it in just right, it could be goodbye for Hiranaka.
Hiranaka, a former straight fighter from Japan. His best weapon is a straight right, and Rosario is in trouble.
Rosario holding on. Rosario is holding on.
Unbelievable seconds into the fight.
What a whirlwind has come out of Japan.
And the fans behind Hiranaka.
Again, Rosario showing signs of getting hurt. Hard to explain. Again, Rosario holding on. Big trouble for Rosario.
Rosario may be on his way down.
Big trouble.
Taking shots to the head with a minute 30 left in the first. The
think
referee is waving it up. It's all over.
He stopped it. Rosario loses his title again. Unbelievable.
It happens again.
Rosario couldn't get started before this typhoon wind that came out of Japan blew him right out of this Coliseum.
And we have a new WBA Junior Welterweight champion. His name is Akinobu Hiranaka from Japan.
Well, I said this was going to be the toughest fight of the night. I didn't know it was going to be the fastest fight of the night. What a whirlwind this kid is. Hiranaka came out here, Mexican fighter. I would say he's a Japanese fighter.
Hiranaka being hoisted to the shoulders of his handlers, totally humiliating the champion Edwin Rosario here in the first round. There are Hiranaka's supporters from Japan.
And all thoughts of a future fight with Camacho go right out the window because you can't look past anybody in boxing. You got to take care of business on the given night, and he didn't do it. Rosario, once again, amazingly enough, gives back a title.
Rosario, who had a burning desire to meet Camacho, who is in attendance tonight, having lost a controversial decision to him at Madison Square Garden in 1986, losing to this man, Akinobu Hiranaka. And he is being saluted by this crowd in Mexico City. The fans were behind Hiranaka from the very start.
Let's take a look at how he gets in trouble. He's trying to land at Rosario. Oh, look at that shot. A good left hook. Gets Rosario in trouble. A right hand right on the button. And now it's lights out for Rosario because all he can do is hang on. Well, as from this vantage point, you'll see the end of the fight. You'll see that the referee had nothing else to do but stop this fight. The punishment was incessant, and it was right on the button. The punches that were driving Rosario to the ropes. Look at that one. He was just up by the grace of God, and he should have been stopped before he got hurt. I think it was stopped exceedingly well. I don't think there's any doubt Rosario could not have gone further. And there's a referee doing a wonderful job, and now we have a new champion.
History repeats. Ernesto Magana, Mexico City, waving it off. Rosario, who looked so splendid in his last fight over Loreto Garza for the title, cannot survive the first round against the challenger Akinobu Hiranaka. Now 20-1 with 18 knockouts. Meanwhile, Rosario falling to 37-5 in his first defense of this junior welterweight championship. And there's the belt. Hiranaka, a proud warrior from Japan, born and raised in Okinawa, where he is a hero, now lives in Osaka, Japan. Hiranaka, who works for a golf course in Okinawa, is the champion. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 1 minute 32 seconds in round number 1. Damas y caballeros, tenemos el tiempo. 1 minuto 32 segundos en el primer round. The referee in charge stops the contest. El referee terminó la pelea. The winner by way of technical knockout. The new champion, el nuevo campeón, Akinobu Hiranaka.
So coming up, it is our main event. Undefeated Julio Cesar Chavez, 79-0 with 65 knockouts against #1 rated and undefeated Angel Hernandez for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. We are set once again for the fight dock to the ring with the new champion. So let's go up to Ferdy.
Ask him if he thought that he could get him knocked out so fast.
こんなに早くノックダウンできると思いましたか？
思わなかった。思わなかった。
He didn't think so.
Was it his plan to start fighting so hard at the very beginning? Was it his plan to start fighting hard?
こんなに強く始める計画だったんですか？
いや、相手が打ってきたら行くつもりで。
He had a plan to attack when he was attacked.
Did he get hurt at any time by Rosario's punches?
ロサリオさんのパンチで効きましたか？
パンチありました。ありました。ありました。パンチ
Yes, he had.
He did get hurt by the punches.
Yes.
Did he think that the fight was stopped correctly when it was? Did he think that Rosario didn't have any more chance?
試合停止は正しいと思いますか？正しかったと思います。
でも僕のパンチ効いてたから、綺麗に入りよった、顎に。
Yes, he thinks it was correct because he says his punches were going right straight into his face.
Ask him if he would like to fight Chavez after this fight.
この後チャベスさんと一緒にやりたいですか？
いや、僕はね、チャベスはね、僕がね、尊敬してるボクサーだったの。僕にやっぱ僕チャベスに憧れてボクシングやってるから、あの人は僕の師匠だからね。やる気はない。
He says no because
憧れの人だから。
he admired him.
神様みたいな人だよ。
He's a god for him. He admired him so much that he don't want to fight with him.
There's a new first. A fighter that doesn't want to fight another one because he admires him so much. Where do we go with this whirlwind?
This is a real tough kid. I said he was a kamikaze warrior when he went in. This is indicative of putting on the best fighters with the best fights. An upset on Showtime, and now he's in the running. We'll be talking to him because I love him. I think he's going to do a terrific job and a great job for Showtime.
All right, thank you very much, Don King. A surprise on the network of upsets. Another upset. Once again.
We don't go grab hold, man. We put on matches.
Once again, one last thing.
He wants to thank Mexican fans for supporting him.
He thanks very much the Mexican fans, and they're striking up the mariachis. So we go back to Steve, drowned out by the music of the mariachis.
All right. Thank you very much, Ferdy. We're going to take another look at the fight. It was so short. And the beginning of the fight. Edwin Rosario. Perhaps looking ahead beyond Hiranaka to Camacho or Chavez. And right off the bat from the opening bell, the fans in support of Hiranaka, and Hiranaka rising to the occasion, pulling off the upset, applying the pressure to a stunned Rosario. He just ran up against a buzzsaw here. Hiranaka just never let up. Relentless attack.
Hiranaka just came right over anything Rosario had. He couldn't get his game plan in. He couldn't get started boxing before he was overwhelmed. And I must say, Rosario is not showing any kind of chin. He may be toward the end of his road because his chin used to be a lot tougher than that.
What is it about this guy with this roller coaster career, this up and down career? Here he is in the driver's seat. Maybe he should have looked at tapes of this guy.
Well, his problem is that he's at the end of the road. He's taken some big beatings. One by Chavez. He's taken some, some kind of shots where he is no longer the Rosario that he was. And this kid was strength, and he was non-stop action, and he was irresistible.
And there it is, just beyond the midway point, round one. Unbelievable. Hiranaka upsetting the world champion. And the crowd really eating it up. Hiranaka very gracious at the end in thanking the Mexican fans for supporting him. And there you see them. That was earlier. We are back live at El Toreo here in Mexico City. And coming up, the man the fans really came to see here in Mexico, boxing legend Julio Cesar Chavez, putting his undefeated record on the line against Angel Hernandez. So it's Chavez, the consummate boxer, versus Hernandez, who charges straight ahead. It's the Matador versus the Bull. And there is only one fitting tagline to that piece, Olé, back here at El Toreo in Mexico City, Mexico. Used to be a bull ring. They're trying to bring the bullfights back. But right now, let's soak in some local cultural flavor, mariachi style.
Dicen que nací en el roble, me dicen que soy arriero, porque el chiflo y se paran, si les está viendo el sombrero ya verán cómo reparan. Ay, 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 mamá, por Dios que borracho vengo, que me siga la tambora, que me toquen el queline, después el niño perdido, y por último el torito, pa' que veas cómo me pinto. Ay, 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 mamá, por Dios.
Yes.
All right, we're getting set for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship featuring Julio Cesar Chavez and Angel Hernandez, the Matador versus the Bull. But Hernandez told us Chavez is like the Bull, but without the horns.
Well, about the middle of the first round, he's going to feel that left hook to the belly, and he'll know the horns are in place. Chavez is simply the greatest fighter fighting today. There's some people close to him. Maybe Pee Wee Whitaker could be. Pernell Whitaker could turn out to be one. Maybe Julian Jackson could turn out to be another. But right now, there's only one, Julio Chavez, and he is the best going.
Well, for years and years, it seems like he's had the tag of best fighter pound for pound, or as they say here, libra por libra, in the world. Do you think that still applies?
I do. I just can't think of anybody that's close to him right now because of the length of his career, the way he's handled it, and the mastery over anybody they put inside with him. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know anybody that's close to him.
Well, nobody has yet found the right formula against Julio Cesar Chavez. It's tough enough fighting a legend, but fighting him in his own backyard, I don't know if I envy Hernandez tonight.
No, Hernandez has got to be very concentrated. I've seen him fight several times.